so before we move forward, I don't know if this is going to be its own video or if I'm going to splice it in with what's come before this. I need to go over what changed. So for those of you that have keen eyes, you may notice, hey, I'm higher level than before. Hey, I have a new spell than before. Hey, I have one more stat point than I should because I have 9 strength instead of previously... Well, I have base 7, which was previously 6, and I also have 4 magic, base 3. So, off camera, when I leveled up, I made sure I was using Watasumi so I could get the Ice Breath spell, and Watasumi can give you a point in magic when you level up. So, there we go. Now, you may have also noticed Iomonte. So, I thought this was this one. This is the one that Pixie will give you, but it's different. This one has the debuffs. The neat thing about it, though, is it does Null Mind. It doesn't really encourage magic usage, but it's a little bit better than... Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit better than the one I'm using, if you don't mind not having the point in magic. So, you don't panic, you won't charm, you won't sleep. Datsueba spams Dormina if you haven't seen him to try to put you to sleep. And then if you want the debuffs, this is your chance to get them. The one thing I have to warn you, though, about is... So if you notice, Ice Breath is no longer in the list here. For one reason or another, which I am going to do, to be completely honest, when you get rid of Ice Breath, there is no way to get it back. Once a skill has been learned and you get rid of it, it's gone for the rest of that playthrough. So you want to be a little careful on what you choose to keep and what you choose to get rid of, because there can be consequences, especially if you get rid of some really good moves. So, you'll notice that Margaret is violently reacting, so when we hit level 10 we'll learn Berserk, and then I'll actually have a physical move that doesn't suck. And otherwise, that's kind of it for now. I mean, Pixie, she's a ways from leveling up. Will-O-Wisp, don't use him that much these days. Shigami is getting close, so he'll get Anti-Curse. In case you're wondering about the anti-moves, those are passive defenses, so he'll resist Curse innately once he has that. And then when you fuse, you can give that to someone who's weak to Curse, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Kodama, he has Dia, so you have has something that can heal 8 times before I have to refill it. Wapo, we're still working on her. She's my fire user, very, very helpful when you come across slimes, since those are high vitality and weak to fire. And Dutsueba, she's kind of here. So in terms of money, I'm utterly broke, and we need to get some money before we get to Ginza, because we need to get Fumi, I think it is. That's the next Magatama. But anyway, we'll talk to Hijiri. So, did you decide to enter the Amala network? Yes. Alright. Once I send you, I'll head over to Ginza too. Until then, stay alive. Good luck. So the fact that we're getting a scene here should tell you something's wrong. So this is what the network looks like. A bunch of twists and turns, yada yada yada. And I don't know about you guys, but this looks nothing like Ginza to me. Huh, Amala network. Hey, can you hear me now? Good. Looks like you're still safe. Seems that the link failed and you fell into the Amala network. But the Amala network is exactly that, a network. If there's an entrance, there's always an exit. Just leave it to me, I'll get you out, so head toward Ginza. So if we look behind us, this doesn't look like an exit to me, Hijiri. You got some explaining to do, man. And you can get in fights here, so be careful because this place can be a little dangerous. You're not from around here, are you? Then let me warn you, if you don't have a map, you'll get lost. If only we had a map. So this tells you dead end. In order to go forward, you need to go this way. And in case you're wondering, Yogi Park is going to have a segment like this too, so yeah. Except the Yogi Park one moves around, so you have to be aware of that. Anyway, Cash Cube to Stone. We'll go through this one. And that kicked us all the way back to start. So I really don't mind hitting these because I can build a map for you guys if you don't want to look one up online. The other thing I wanted to warn you about is that this place is crawling with fowls and haunts. Someone's up. Are you stuck? Yes. Alright, let me try something. Give me a minute. I'm starting to get it. Looks Looks like the Amala network never stays the same shape. Even you would have a hard time getting through here. Well, if something happens, call me. I'll do what I can. I think you can also run into elementals here, but the key thing is you're probably not going to recruit anything unless you get extremely lucky like I did with the Will-O-Wisp. So, let's try this one first. Cash cube. We got a bead. Let's get out of here before they get a bead on us. In that fight, Will-O-Wisps use Makakaja. I did not know they even learned that thing. And I don't really want to put the time into mine to unlock that. That's the magic buff, in case you're wondering. It's the magic equivalent of Tarukaja. Jeez, again? Hopefully it'll be as smooth as last time. Hey, can you hear me say something? Damn it. Connection's unstable. You can no longer hear Hijiri's voice. So we need to fix that connection. Let's get some duct tape. We'll peek in this one first. Healing room. Don't get lost. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'll heal you if you just go away. So we actually get free healing. Check that out. Kind of tells you a little bit how dangerous this place can be. Here's the Hall of Records where you can save. Since we're not really that far in and nothing really special has happened, I don't care to. What do you want? I'm not looking for someone to talk to. If you really want to talk, there's a place where you can talk to the outside world. So talk all you want there. A place where you can talk to the outside world, you say? Let's go check it out. 2 life stones. So you can see this one throws a little bit of a twist at you where you can run into another segment that doesn't actually progress you forward. Let's go this way. And it looks like I actually guessed the correct answer. So here's the anomaly. You can hear a voice. Hey, it's me, Hijiri. Can you hear me? Answer me. Can you hear me now? I can hear you now. Good. Looks like you're in a spot that gets good reception. Alright, let's do it this way. From now on, if anything happens, let's meet up in stable places like the one you're in right now. Oh, yeah, you're stuck, huh? Just wait a sec. There you go, Hijiri made us a door. Or a staircase, to be more precise. Damn. Looks like communication's getting bad here, too. Let's eat up in another stable place. Okay. You hear nothing. So in case you're wondering about all this red stuff, that's a big payday. An agate and a bead. Shikigami also levels up, so it's going to learn anti-curse. And there's Tarukaja. So he wishes to speak to me, of course I will listen. That was an excellent battle. You fought well. You can have this. Dismute. So by going for a physical attacking character, obviously, you can probably guess, I genuinely do not care about stuff like that. Dismute is going to only help my healer. So real quick, I just want to fill out the map, make sure there aren't any secret areas, and you can see now that the map is complete. So I do want to hit up the Hall of Records because we got some really good luck. Amala Network B2. And I don't know if I said it before, but I do not believe there are actually any missables in this game whatsoever, other than maybe a chest. Some of these cash cubes too, I guess, would technically be missable, but nothing major. And by chest, I'm talking about the mystic chests that respond to Kagasuchi. So overall, like, I consider that to be one of the better elements of game design. Means more thought was put into the overall development process. So like usual, we're gonna lose the doorway, and that's the whole theme to this place. find the stable place, and then getting these to reappear. Check out that treasure room. We have a mystic chest and 3 cash cubes. So right there, Wapo leveled up. So Terukaja's his final move, and Wapo is going to learn Sexy Gaze next. Overall, her moveset's a little bit lackluster, but she's my only source of Anki at the moment. So yeah, we're kind of stuck with her. You want me to tell you something good? Sure. You see the red things running along the walls and roof? That's all Magasuhi. Magasuhi is born from the flow of emotions such as suffering, anxiety, and sadness. That's right. Emotions bring forth great powers. And that plays an important role when we meet Mizuchi. I'll go this way. So you can see the areas are getting more elaborate. We're going left this time. Okay, we confirm that's a dead end. Oops. There's an enormous amount of Magasuhi in the Amala network. So there are demons that jump in here looking for Magasuhi. Be careful not to be picked on. So let's check out the way straight ahead first. And found the anomaly kind of quickly this time. You can hear a voice. It's good to know you're alive. Guess you didn't become a demon for nothing. You couldn't go any further, huh? Light up. So that's 1. 2. And the treasure room that has us all salivating. Oh yeah, there's something you should know. It seems that someone's trying to intercept my communication with you. Might be an enemy, be careful. Looks like it's getting unstable here too. We'll talk later. You hear nothing. So now we'll go this way. Just a while back, this used to be connected to the Ginza terminal, but the network is in a bad mood, as you can see. It'd be nice if this filled in a little bit more for me. You can hear a voice. You're finally here. The exit is close to where you are. Let me open the... Damn it, someone's interfering. Hey, you okay? Hear me. You cannot hear Hijori's voice anymore. Hey, who are you? You sneak around? You in the way. You, I know. This Magasuhi here, you want yourself? You kill me, huh? Afraid so, buddy. I see, I knew it. Me fix problem. Me eat you and Magasuhi too. Me eat you too. So this is one of those moments where it'd be nice to have the Berserk spell. You lots of friends? I got lots too. Gathering. Spectre has appeared. Wing Puffin. So I'm aiming for this one. And we're gonna hit them with Secunda. We need to make it so that they miss. So that's 2 turns gone. That's a turn salvaged. A little painful. So we'll do another weak buffet. Another Secunda. So this is basically your opportunity to learn how overpowered buff spells are. So that's 2 turns down. That connected. That's another turn salvaged. Okay, Pixie, I need some healing here. Fiend Hero. So I'm going to pass the turn. We're going to use Secunda. This is the last time I can use it because I'm out of mana. I'm going to punch this guy. And I'm going to have her heal Shikigami. I eat you. Not enough meat, but I still eat you. So I can use Racunda so I can hurt him a little bit more, but that will cost me 4 spells pretty much. I'm kind of curious as to what Zio will do. I don't remember if he has any weaknesses. I doubt it, to be honest. Once you beat Fornius, the whole elemental weakness thing is kind of taken away from you as a crutch. Could analyze him. I'm just gonna keep punching. Kind of tempted to bench Wampo to bring out someone who can actually heal and stuff. That's good. I actually don't know if the debuffs carry over to this form or not. My Magasuhi! So the team is now low enough for him to start killing people. Shikigami is a little bit in danger. I'm going to pass this turn since it's not as valuable for her. Oh, never mind, he's dead. So I got a Sapphire, 600 EXP. I got 2 levels from that. So, I want a point in strength, and I'm going to put a point in luck. We get Berserk. It's acting violently, let's let it continue. I got another point in strength. Vitality for Shikigami as well as Tairukaja, so I'm ready to... No! You have an awesome skill set, dude. You can have my treasure. Float Ball. I'm trying to remember if that actually helps you with the Hell Run or not. I don't think so. Wapo gets a point in magic. She gets Sexy Gaze. I eat you one day. Me swear it. Me no forget your ugly face. Alright, looks like everything's stabilizing. Hey, Matt, you okay? Yes. I see, you're getting used to being a demon, aren't you? I'll open the door, hang on. So one thing that sucks about leveling up more than once in a boss fight is you only get 1 instance of the Magatama acting up. Because I could have potentially gotten 2 strength points if it happened differently, but I'm still content with 1. If you go through the path I open, you should reach Ginza safely. You did take a slight detour, but at least you're there. Nice work, now let's hurry on. Since everyone's so badly banged up, Dia, Dia, Dia. That's good enough. The wall just went poof and disappeared. So now it's connected to the Ginza terminal, but wish you were here to see it happen. Definitely content that I got a strength point. And hopefully you can see that I'm probably a little underleveled here. I'm also going to swap out... what's his name? Shikigami for a little while. As for who I put in his place... he's weak to too much here, I think, even though the physical resistance is kind of nice. I think I may want Kodama just to try to level him up a bit. She gets Rakukaja next. Null's Nerve and Mind. I guess I'll put... Actually, hold on. Let me see Datsue boss stats. 8 magic, but no spells. That's right. So yeah, we'll put Kodama in. Anyway, this should be the healing room. I'll heal you, get out of my face, yada yada yada. So now we're actually going to go back and hit up the other areas. Okay, so High Pixie leveled up, got Paralati, Maypatra's next. As for Kodama, he learned Lunge, he's gonna get Scout next. I'm not entirely sure what that does. So real quick, High Pixie, Paralati, yeah, Cure Stun. Okay, so we have that part completely mapped out. I want to say there was an anomaly behind us too, wasn't there? Got a bead from that. Worst come to worst, I can heal right there, I guess. I'm a tad lost. I'll admit. So as I was saying, I'm a tad lost. So this has to be the way to the loot. So this is another one-way part. So right there I chose to make the tactical retreat. So we have a cash cube, Mazan rock, basically Zon for everything. Zon being wind or force or something, chakra drop. It's a trap! We took damage. So yes, there are trap chests in this game. Probably should have mentioned that sooner now that I think about it. So I'm gonna have Kodama cast heal once, and then we're gonna have High Pixie cast heal. We want to save a little bit of MP for if I run into Earth Elementals because they are weak to Zon. And don't want to go through this door just yet because we notice it is a one-way. So we have to run in a circle in an enemy area in order to reach full Kagasuchi. We got a bead chain, which is like a 3 back-to-back fights? That is insane! I need to put a break in the video, and we'll pick up here in a second. Okay, so I ran back to heal. I was just completely drained of resources, and as soon as I get back here, I get stuck in more fights, but I'm starting to get more beads than any other healing item I have, which is really messed up. I think I'm just having extremely bad luck with the RNG. So we'll go over here. We'll go straight this time. Okay, that kicked us back. That's fine. We're mapping out the area. And I just realized I forgot to show off new skills. So Wapo learned Rakukaja, boost party defense, and Kodama learned Scout. Use recruits enemy to join your party. Okay, connection I forgot was limited to race. So, oops, let's see the map. I need to go to the right this time. So overall I got lucky and went for that mystic chest at the right time, because I would not have lasted much longer. Okay, so that's everything here. So as I was saying about missables, I think it's just the stuff here that you can miss. Like, the one nice thing, though, is the elementals pay out so much, you'll see I'm saying on 6,000 Maka. And I think actually I want to top off Kodama. I may need to swap him out somewhat soon. Bullshit. Lower my guard. So we got Chronozon or something like that. Was not anticipating that, and that alone makes the choice to stay a little bit better. And I kind of got lucky that this happened right before Kakasuchi filled, because otherwise he probably would not have done so. As for the new demon, let's check him out. Starts with Agi and Secunda. But the problem is he's weak to Force, so he's not going to be helpful against Matador, even that Secunda is really, really sweet. Check out his vitality. He drains fire, so that means he heals off of it. He's null to death, that's specifically referring to Mudo spells. Resist physical, and he's weak to Force and Expel. Expel being Hama. And unfortunately, like the later Persona games, Hama and Mudo are instant death here. If you didn't know, in Persona 1 and 2, those were actually damage spells. They were a lot cooler then. So my goal here is to hit up the next save point outside of Amala, and then I'll put a break in the video because this is growing tedious fast. Actually, real quick, what was the next skill he learns? Fire Breath. Why, this isn't Ginza? What could this be? You landed in an unexpected location. So... Let's peek in here. What's the worst that could happen? There's a peephole. Will you look inside? Yes. Hmm. So if you saw, that was the old man's face that flashed across the screen there. Ooh, a stage. Maybe they'll put on a show for us. By the way, this is an area added to the US version and the re-release in Japan. This is the start of the Fiend side quest, although part of it is required. The entire thing, though, is optional. Well, the remainder of it is optional, I mean. You do have to do the first part. You have come at last. I knew that fate would bring you here. This is the farthest region of Amala. Humans call it the Netherworld. I'm sure you're already aware, but many formidable demons lurk in this dark land. This place is home to those who were cast down by God. They await the day when they can fly once again. Hero, the young man with the power of a demon. You are still weak and unable to withstand the flow of Makasuhi and Amala. You may be wondering how it is that you arrived here, and if you are in danger. But do not worry. We will send you back to your original destination. It is time for you to return to Tokyo. There is nothing you can accomplish here right now. At this point, you still lack the strength. But allow me to give you this. This candelabrum will be your guide when you lose your way in your quest for power. You obtain the candelabrum of sovereignty. Then I will send you to Ginza. We shall meet again if fate so desires. Can you hear me? I guess you made it to Ginza alright. You had me worried there. I lost track of you for a while, and I thought you may have gotten lost in the Amala network. Anyways, I'm glad to see that you're okay. So can you look around Ginza and gather some info about Hikawa? You might run into tougher demons, but I'm sure you can handle them. I'm not cut out for fighting, so I'll track down Hikawa some other way. I'm sure we'll meet again, since we're both after the same thing. Alright then, see ya. The voice can no longer be heard. So with the Amala link, you can now teleport to different areas. We can go back to Shibuya, we can go straight to the Shinjuku Medical Center, we can go to a bunch of other places. For the time being, let's drop the save, and we are safe and sound in Ginza. As for what's outside the room, you're going to have to wait for the next video to find that out. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching.